Oh shit. People, we are back for some more hundredline. And I was about to say, yo, I don't remember Yo, how much? 10 seconds into the recording and I'm already did it. Yes, so I just remember what happened last episode. Shit, Eva died. Eva died for Nozomi's sake. And then, that all started because of the point system, bro. Nozomi was the last. Because of Wenzel's death, the others skyrocketed in the tier list? In the points list. And now Kiyoshika is last. We needed to discuss how to gain points before the day was over to get Kiyoshika out of last place. Will she resign herself? Do we have any idea where we could find another enemy base? Nah, the outpost we went to yesterday is the only one I know. Are there any places where it seems like likely we would find a commander? A place that seems like it could be their habitat or something. The chip! I forgot about that. Eva gave us 2 chips. I have no idea. The commanders should all be gone as of this morning. There aren't any left as far as I know. As I knew. Well, Eshness and Dalshia. Without any commanders, how in the world can we score a lot of points? What do we do? What do we do? There's got to be a way to save Kiyoshika. Look at her, I think she resigned herself. Kiyoshika, at this point, I think I know you. I know a lot about you, and yeah, I was sure about that. Kiyoshika squeezed my hands. You saved Lady Nozomi in a show of heroism. I'm fine so long as she survives. Fine. No way. This whole thing is pointless if you die. Moko told me I had to take care of you guys. My cutie pies are in your hands now, Takumi. I know you've got what it takes to keep Nozomi and Kiyoshika safe. I can't break my promise. But if I move up in the ranking, someone else in our alliance might end up dead instead. Am I mistaken? She was right. Most of the alliance was already at the bottom of the rankings. Lifting Kiyoshika out of last place would likely condemn another of her allies to death instead, right? Because I think Kiyoshika's 8th? And the 7th one is Tsubasa. This is a crazy thing to say. Wow. No, can't we do something? I don't want you to die, Kiyoshika. I hope you won't hasten hasten the process of like killing the sponsor. Because if you do, it is likely to fail. No, you can't say that. My life will scatter like petals in the wind this eve, but I will not die in vain. Let me bring up the chapter select. Let's go back to... Where? Here. No? Oh my god. Yes, here. Who will you sacrifice? When you choose Kiyoshika, he pretty much does the same thing as Akemaru, right? Big explosion, fade to white. And after Kiyoshika is gone, there's petals in the wind. This is crazy. I'm not going down without a fight. I'm taking some of those cursed sponsors down with me. It seemed like Kiyoshika was ready to die. She pulled her trusty holy Jumanji sword from its sheath and spoke to it with a serene expression. Holy Jumanji sword, tonight we fight gloriously on our way to hell. Damn.
君は戦うことなく、おとなしく殺されてくれ。
I beg your pardon? Care to repeat that? Yugamu suddenly blurted out something no one saw coming. Yugamu, what was that? I said she should die quietly. It's just more convenient that way. The blood rushed to my face. How could he say that to a friend who was about to die? Yugamu, do you have an idea what you're saying? Wait, Sir Takumi. I was about to grab Yugamu when Kiyoshika stopped me. Sir Yugamu may be a perverted assassin, but he's not heartless. I'm sure he said what he said for a reason. Isn't that right? Confronted by Kiyoshika, Yugamu awkwardly averted his eyes and sighed. Kiyoshika, you've always wanted to know how to kill the sponsor, haven't you? Yeah. She asked me, like, twice, I'm pretty sure. Right. Because I myself can't even imagine how it's possible. I have a theory. What if they do a demon slayer, a shinobu to be more precise? I won't go into details because that would be spoilers, but if you know, you know. Against Doma. I'd appreciate it if you could tell me before my journey down River Styx. I'll be able to die in peace if I know they can be killed. About that. Well, Yugamu's voice trembled. I was first guessing that bro was about to just become a bioterrorist. This is interesting. Tell me more. Oh no. Oh my god. I like it. A new day began as the clock struck midnight, which meant I thought the special defense units go down immediately. There, we were all forced to watch Kiyoshika's execution. This is interesting because Shoma didn't get one. He was just dead when we got there. Oh well. Kiyoshika, I'm sorry. I ain't saying sorry. I ain't gonna say sorry. I'll kill anybody that keeps my people alive. Aw. I'm so sorry, Kiyoshika. We'll make a grave for you. It's the least we can do. Just like nectar. Kiyoshika Magadori's cryptoglobin was rather delicious. It went down smooth. It gave Kurara Osuzuki's a run for its money. Thanks to your contribution, I've gotten stronger still. That's 6 of them. I thought there were 7, or at least 10. Light coursed along the sponsors' bodies. Oh, that's actually a real thing. The magnitude of their presence is growing instantly. They'd all grown all the more powerful. This round was quite a thrill. It was particularly entertaining watching you all race to throw each other to the wolves. You were so ugly when you were fighting over the commander at that enemy base. The sponsor gave a hearty belly laugh, amused to see us at odds with each other. I will grant you some respite as your reward for surviving the second round. How much? Once you recharge, you'll be in fine shape for the third round. No, there won't be a third round. Yugamu had chosen that moment to speak up. I couldn't hear you. Can you say that again, Yugamu Omokage? Are you deaf? Let me repeat myself. I said that your game is done, here and now. Oh, and why is that? Why? Because you're going to die, obviously. Very next moment. Yeah. What did they say already? What did the youngins say already? They spogged that shit? Right? Hey, they Cardi B that shit, alright? The sponsor suddenly began to twist and writhe in agony. Sponsored to Sponsor 3. Are they in pain or something? You're holding their stomachs. Was it something they ate? Something they ate? I couldn't have described it better myself, honestly. You, what have you done to me? Oh, well, I haven't done anything. The one to blame here is you. Our dear Kiyoshika, no. The secret to the sponsor's strength is their encrustability. What does that mean? We know nothing of what they look like or their biology. When everything is unknown, it becomes impossible to uncover any weakness. It's been a month since they showed up, and we still don't even have so much as a clue as who they really are. Well, if you didn't burn the first guy, or if you tried to take their mask off, maybe that would have helped. The only thing we knew was their suit's weak points, but that's meaningless when there's so many of them. They keep their cards close to their heart, their chest. That's what makes them so strong, but they willingly gave up their invincible position to their own greed. Whenever you, all of you, execute one of our friends, you absorb their cryptoglobin to grow stronger. When the bees absorb the blood, it's immediately distributed throughout all your bodies. All of you grow stronger simultaneously. I realized that after being Shomo's execution. Yeah. That very instant you gave up your greatest advantage. Chaos is mighty because it is incomprehensible. But the moment you revealed your true nature, you threw all that away. He said that previously, didn't he? I'm pretty sure he did. You grow stronger by absorbing cryptoglobin. Once that was clear, then... Aha! It's like the legend of Yamata no Orochi. Yamata no Orochi? In short, we poison their food. Doesn't matter how many bodies they have. If all of them eat the same thing, they can all be poisoned at once. The cryptoglobin they absorb courses through their bodies. So I simply need to develop a poison that acts on cryptoglobin. Sure, that might work, but... in order to poison them, I have to load up Kiyoshika's blood with the deadly poison in advance. No! That's why I warned everyone to stay out of last place. It's not my style to use a friend as poison bait, but how would you have done it if it was someone from Takemaru's gang? How would you have poisoned them? No way, I can't accept this. Kiyoshika is going to suffer if she's injected with poison. Yugamu, how could you? Sir Yugamu, you're incredible! To think that I could eliminate all of these blackguards at once. I'll be the mightiest hero that ever roamed the lands. Do it, Sir Yugamu. Load me up with whatever poison you've got. Pause. Are you sure? It might really hurt. What a horrible way to die. On hearing this, Kiyoshika grinned. Sponsor 4. Sponsor 5. Poison seemed to be working. The sponsors fell to the ground one after the other. 6. And I'm not saying that other number. Looks like you're the last. Will this invader hunt be over the moment you're dead? My bees, what are you doing? He's attacked me. This is in flagrant violation of the rules. Punish him. The sponsor called out to the bees hovering above us. However, why aren't they coming? Because I haven't violated any rules. What? It's true that I had Kiyoshika consume poison, but you were the one who made the choice to absorb her blood. You can punish me for your willful negligence. Your bees appear to be sticklers about your rules. The only uncertain element of her plan was how the bees would react, but it looks like we had nothing to worry about. Sponsor, you were defeated by Kiyoshika's sincere wish to keep us all safe. Your killing game ends today. The sponsor's voice grew strained, and they let out an evil laugh. Splendid, truly splendid, my SDU hunters. Such excellent hunters you are to have defeated me so handily. It seems I have lost. There is no way for me to turn the tables. So it's over? The killing game? Don't be hasty, sister dearest. Recovering from something like this would be very much in step with the rest of the tricks they've pulled. You're jumping at shadows, Tsukumo twins. My life is most certainly going to end here. I have but a few seconds left in this final body of mine. So this is death. My sight is blurry. Then it's really all over. Right, we'll be free from this hell once they're dead. The killing game is over. The Rumi's not here. Wasn't prepared for the words coming out of their mouth. What? Wow. How could the game go on if they were dead? You were just a bit too late to kill me. My will has already been passed to my successor. Passed on. I was right! Successor? Has to be the Rumi, right? The Rumi or Gi Queen Takumi, but I don't know, it's kind of weird. Gonna be kind of weird because at the end of the day, this dude is a Gi Queen too, so maybe even Eito could make the cut, but nah. We still have to talk about the fact that Takumi slept through a day and brought the QB liquid to Tsubasa randomly. We don't know why. There's like his Eito Aotsuki-ness that's still somewhere in the plot. And of course the Rumi, the big problem. The hell's going on? I drew in closer to question the sponsor further. But he... Get down? For what? Oh, he blew up? The sponsor's body released a blinding flash of light. How? And why? Next time I opened my eyes, there was no sign of any of the sponsors. Oh, so we can't actually know who they are. Imukako, you two alright? We're fine. If you can call this fine, it is. Seems like we died. Wow. Yes, it appears the sponsors blew themselves up and got caught in the blast. So everyone was blown up and brought back with a revival-matic then. What's this? There was something that appeared to be a singed remains of the sponsor's suit scattered across the schoolyard. They really must have blown themselves up. There were no bees overhead either. Maybe they got caught in the cap. But why would they do that? Even if they wanted to take us out with them, the revival-matic just brings us back. Well, yes, but not them. Perhaps they wanted to destroy their body to hide their true identity. Oh, for the love of murder. It's all but impossible to figure out who they really were. And then they've blown themselves to smithereens. So, who were they, anyway? Why were they trying to manipulate us through a killing game? What was their end goal? Yo, I forgot about Nozomi, she's still alive. There was, no doubt, some side purpose behind everything, but... Now it was entirely unclear. You're using past tense, but are we sure this game is over? It mentioned something about a successor. Takumi, you ain't bullshitting us again, are we? Are ya? Suddenly, Takemaru went to grab me. Got some nerve accusing me when his team was completely useless in helping us take down the sponsor. And I just kept a lid on my anger. I couldn't engage in this kind of behavior with Kiyoshika's body right there. After we all calmed down, we made a grave and buried Kiyoshika's body. We prayed until morning that the heroine who sacrificed her body to save our lives would find happiness in her next life. Well, she's kinda dead in 0-0, so I doubt. Day 59. Exhausted and unable to do so much as get out of bed. I slept the entire day. For the entire day. 60. So I guess we're gonna have a third round, but how long is that one going to be? There's no more commanders, right? But like, I don't know. I see. So Nozomi's still asleep. Yeah, she woke up a few times, but she just goes right back to sleep again, like her mind is elsewhere. Her heart may be rejecting the idea that Eve is really gone. Fair enough. It makes sense that she would shut down after how horribly Eva died, especially since Nozomi loved her like a mother. Not to mention everything else. It's all my fault. Even if we needed points, I still made Nozomi kill Eva. This is why everyone calls me the Grim Reaper. Takumi, you didn't do anything wrong! Sometimes, people have to get their hands dirty in order to save their friends. You only did what was necessary. You and Yugamu too. Right. How's he holding up? I tried to talk to him earlier, but he said he doesn't want to talk to anyone right now. He seems very upset about making Kiyoshika ingest that poison. Even if it was necessary to defeat the sponsor, I suppose it's not the kind of thing he could so easily forgive himself for. Even though we finally beat them, nobody's in much of a celebratory mood. This room, which had once been such a lively place, is now stale and quiet. Dear pods, I miss seeing them around. I looked at Moko and Kiyoshika's headphones on the desk, devices left behind, gazing longingly upwards in mourning for their owners. Damn! Right, speaking of devices left behind by their owners, the chips, suddenly I remember the strange items she'd given me. Hey, Tsubasa, do you know what these are? These? They look like computer chips to me. He even gave them to me before she died and told me this. Decipher the red one once you return to school. Give the blue one to the one whom it is due. So red one for us, and the blue one probably for Kamhyun. Maybe her will is in here? Maybe it's an invader recording device? Then I might be able to extract the data from the PC in the war room. Let me borrow these. I'm gonna try to analyze it ASAP. Are you sure? I mean, you must be tired too. I think having something to do will be good for me. You can just sit back and wait. Tsubasa took the chips Eva gave me and headed for the war room. She finished analyzing them the next day. What's it all about? Oh my god, bro. What is it all about? Wait, she deciphered them both? This morning, although it was good to be awake, there was nothing pressing on the agenda today. Waking up early isn't going to do me any good, so maybe I'll sleep a bit more and recover. Time for a bit more shut-eye. Ding dong! What the? Takumi, look at this! Tsubasa suddenly barged into my room, startling me out of bed. Hey, ring the damn doorbell! What if I was changing? You think I care by seeing you naked? Just look already! What is that? The thief house. Tsubasa held out a single sheet of paper. I think that's Eva's safe house. What is this? A map? Yep, I analyzed the red chip and got this map out of it. Eva left this for you, Takumi. To you. Oh. Eva. Me? But why a map? She must be telling you to go to this spot here marked by a red dot. It's just like a treasure map. Maybe her mementos are buried there? If she gave it to you before she died, it's gotta be something pretty important, that's for sure. Come on, Takumi, let's go there. It's pretty far off, but if we use the bus, we can make it there and back before the day's over. Oh, yeah, we can do that for sure. But why are you in such a hurry? I mean, if we find Eva's mementos or something, it might get Nozomi back at her feet. Right. That's why Tsubasa's so eager to go right now. She's doing it for Nozomi. She must have been analyzing the chip all night. Her eyes are bright red. Okay, they're going right away. We ready to go? Yahoo! Road trip to find Eva's keepsake. We made our way to the destination with Tsubasa on the wheel. After driving for a while, we finally arrived at the place marked on the map. Here we found a cave. Looks like a cave? Yeah, that's a cave, alright. Then did Eva hide something in there? I brought a light just in case, so we can go in, but it's not rigged with traps, right? Come on, it's not like some RPG dungeon. You go first, Takumi. I'll be a few steps behind. Are you using me to see if it's safe? So what? You're a boy. Besides, you said before... Goomba. That's true, but we should exercise caution in times like these and... Don't care, didn't ask. Get a move on. Go, 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 go. Hey, don't push. We jock-eyed for position a bit as we stepped into the cavern. Thankfully, there weren't any traps inside, but... Takumi, look! What? Something far more surprising than any trap awaited. I think I know. In Route Zero, Veshnas presented us an escape pod. Could this be it? I think it is. Our escape pod is completely broken. We hurriedly transported it out of the cave. How do you transport a motherfucking... Wow. Kamhyun! Right here, right now? Why'd you call her it? I mean, probably for the suspense, but still, for the surprise. The unconscious girl let out a groan in response to my desperate calls. Tsubasa rushed back to the bus and returned with a bottle of water. I gently brought the bottle to the girl's mouth, getting her to drink a little at a time. She's gonna beat the shit out of you. The girl opened her eyes and we examined each other's face. Yo, she's so small! The girl slapped me in the face and jumped to the ground. What are you doing? Tsukime was just making sure you're okay. Yo, look at the size of her hands, of her fist. She's like 3 years old. How am I supposed to voice her? Keep your hands off me, you dunce! Such disrespect! Touching a shrine attendant without purifying yourself. Shrine attendant, you're right. You are wearing like a shrine maiden outfit. But we really don't know. Enough of your lies. Everyone knows who I am. You do know who I am, right? You're just pretending, right? You all suddenly seemed anxious. Sorry, we really have no idea. You should because you saw the drawing. No, you don't know me? Look at my makeup. Yes, look closely. The girl pointed at the designs on her cheeks. Oh, interesting. Makeup. Does that mean that even Veshnas' marks are actually makeup too? Sorry, we're not around from... What? We're not from around here. Why are you so confident about how well known you are anyway? You really don't know who I am. The girl seemed to be terribly shocked. Maybe she is someone fairly famous. Yo, bro, I can't get over how tiny she is. By the way, what are you doing here? Where are your parents? Hello? She sucked her teeth at me. I heard it. Oh, this little pipsqueak is really cheeky. You're the one prying into my business. There's nothing more suspicious than some strange people asking about others' identities. Be gone. You were trying to act like a big shot a few seconds ago. The girl was apparently famous. She didn't seem like she was about to reveal her identity. Who is she exactly? We came here because Eva asked us to. Do you know her? The girl raised her beautiful brows in shock at the mention of Eva's name. Don't lie to me! Mother would never give away this location! Mother? She may have been a hero in name only. Yo, Kamhyun! I'm watching the stream. Why are you trying not to laugh? But she wasn't the type of coward who would sell out her own daughter. Mother would never do that to me. Never. She was calling Eva mother, which meant... Kamhyun! You must be Kamhyun! How do you know my name? I thought you said you didn't know me. Eva mentioned you. You must be her adopted child. Biologically speaking, you're her niece, right? Who are you? Why do you know of my family's secrets? You claim to know nothing, yet you know plenty. There is no trusting someone who changes their story constantly. If you truly know my mother, show me some kind of proof. The chip. Proof? How? I can't pull proof of my connection to Eva out of my... Wait a minute. Eva gave us this. The location of this place was on the map in the red chip. Mother's memory chip. Kamhyun ripped the blue chip out of my hand. I'm going to analyze this. You wait here. Kamhyun rushed back into the cave with the blue chip in hand. Wait, should we? We have no other choice, do we? But even after we waited several hours, Kamhyun didn't return. We decided to go back to the bus for a while. Kamhyun's not back yet. Yeah. We continued to wait on the bus, but Kamhyun never came out of the cave. It grew later and later into the night, and the inside of the bus turned chilly. The heating in this bus doesn't really work so well. Maybe we have blankets or something? I'll check the back. I looked around the bus for something to protect us from the evening chill, but all I could find was a single blanket. Yo, this ain't time for this! Here, Tsubasa, you take it. But what about you? I'm fine. I can sleep on the seat with my jacket. It's not going to keep you warm. We have to turn off the heater soon too. What if we freeze to death? We band-aid ideas back and forth until... Oh, we ended up like this. Yo, Tsubasa girl, you always getting fooled. She gets this? She gets the romance route too? Nah, you greedy. This is definitely one way for us to keep warm, but... Oh my god, Captain Obvious. Thank you. How did things end up this way? We were just trying to find a dot on the map. It's not to hurry up and fall asleep, but I'm so tense that I don't feel drowsy at all. I can hear Tsubasa breathing. I can feel her warmth through the blanket. How am I supposed to sleep like this? Tsubasa suddenly muttered this in a whispery voice. Damn.
夜中だから部屋は真っ暗で私一人。朝が来るまですっごく不安なんだ。だから祈るの。どうかみんなが死んでいませんようにって。
かな。
It's okay. The game is over. No one else is going to get killed. Darumi begs to differ. Wanted to reassure her so badly, but it'd be irresponsible of me to make promises of a happy future if I wasn't sure they were gonna come true. Killing game might not be over. I couldn't find the words to comfort her. Instead, Kamhyun. I put my arm around her trembling shoulders and held her tight. I was surprised by my own actions. I had no idea I could do something like this, seeing as I had zero experience with girls. Tsubasa seemed a bit taken aback, but she didn't swat me away. Between the heat and the tension I felt from her, my body grew so warm that I started to sweat a little.
よかったらお前が東京団地にいた頃の話を聞かせてもらえないかな。
東京団地の？
ああ、お前の過去の話が聞きたいんだよ。未来に何があるかはわからないし、いいことが起こるとも限らない。でも、幸せな過去は変わることなくそこにあるだろう。だから聞きたいんだよ。幸せな話を。
Wow! Tsubasa blitzed and told me story after story of her beloved family. But you said that you had trouble with your mom.
おじいちゃんの工場が好きでさ、小さい頃から一日中入り浸ってたんだ。おじいちゃんの真似して機械いじってメカニックごっこしたり、特にお気に入りだったのは旋盤での作業でさ、削りを極めるために一日中機材独占して。
Tsubasa's face looked so innocent and joyful as she told me about her grandpa. And I closed my eyes and listened closely. I could practically feel the happiness as if it were my own.
はい、私の話はこれでおしまい。今度はスミノの話を聞かせてよ。
Now that Tsubasa was done speaking, it was my turn. Recounting my memories of the TRC, memories of my mom, my dad, and Karua, who I spent so much time with that she was basically family anyway. At some point while we were trading stories, we ended up with huge smiles on our faces.
ねえ、人工天体にたどり着いたらスミノの家族に会わせてよ。一緒にご飯食べたいな。
ああ、もちろんいいよ。女子なんて連れて行ったら母さんものすごく張り切るだろうな。
She'd probably beat your ass silly. Because poor Karua, but...
多分食べきれない量の唐揚げを出されるぞ。胃もたれには要注意だ。
うん、ゲロ止めの薬飲んでおく。スミノもうちのおじいちゃんに会いに来てね。3D プリンターの使い方とか聞いたら喜ぶよ。
We were feeling hopeful as we talked about our pasts. Our yearning to relive happier times had transformed into motivation to survive.
一緒に帰ろうね。家族のところに。
ああ、一緒に。
Tsubasa and I exchanged promises and fell asleep. Yo, Kamhyun. You good? Oh, hello. Sorry to keep you waiting. Analyzing the chip took longer than I thought and time got away from me. When we awoke the next day and returned to the cave entrance, Kamhyun was waiting for us. I'll explain from the beginning. This thing you've brought me is the memory chip that was embedded inside of my mother. The things my mother saw and heard before her death are recorded on it. So I spent the evening extracting all of that information. So, it's like a black box recovered from the wreckage of a plane? Why was something like that inside of her? We've been curious about the biology of you invaders for some time. Look at her dumbass. When my mother went off to find you, she insisted that I implant a chip in her eye socket. Although I never imagined the chip would return to me without her. Right, she must have learned exactly how her mother died. After analyzing the chip last night. everything was recorded on that ship. Details of how she became your prisoner, how she was treated, the situation all of you wound up in, and how she got dragged into it as well. How she had a maternal affection for a girl named Nozomi. And finally, how she destroyed herself for that girl. My chest grew tight. Eva's death. No, she didn't do it to herself. I killed her. You don't need to feel responsible for what happened. It was Mother's choice and Mother's choice alone. She was the one who attacked your base, and she was the one who decided to become your prisoner. It was her choice to sacrifice herself to keep this Nozomi alive as well. Which means that I, as her daughter, will respect her wishes. I shall not blame you. You are very mature for your age, or your looks. The tone of Kamhyun's voice was dignified beyond her years. I'm sure she must be in a position of some status. But it must have been so hard to watch. No, I don't feel sad in the slightest. To start with, she was my aunt, not my mother. I hated her from the start. An empty-headed soldier as my mother? Spare me. I'm almost relieved she's gone. Now I don't have to hear her nag anymore. You're gonna get scolded. She didn't have what it took to be a hero. She was an utter nobody who just happened to be born with divine blood. I mean, she charged right into enemy lines without a proper strategy and ended up your prisoner. Such utter stupidity. That's what she gets. Even I could tell she didn't really mean what she was saying. And in the end, she was so obsessed with her enemies, she killed herself for one of them. It's beyond foolishness. Aw, Mother, you're so embarrassing, all I can do is sigh. Seriously, give me a break. No, I don't feel sad in the slightest. My stupid mother is... That must be hard. That must be very, very hard. Losing her parents, her biological parents, and then her adoptive mom, her aunt. The dam had burst. Tears streamed from Kamhyun's cheeks. It hurt so much to look at Kamhyun weeping that I found myself averting my eyes. Kamhyun sobbed continuously until I didn't read. Sorry. This dumbass. Wailing to the sky. Oh, I guess that's enough crocodile tales for now. Kamhyun was back to her impertinent self after crying herself hoarse. Did you like my little performance? I even shed tears as a show of good manners to my dead mother. Don't go telling anyone I cried. You will be summarily executed if you speak of this. Yeah, don't worry. We're not going to tell anyone. Kamhyun nodded, relieved by my promise. Now, we're done mourning, so let us get going. You just gonna go with us. Going where? How much is obvious? Your school. I must meet her, the girl who shares blood with my mother, Nozomi Kirifuji. Right, I guess that kind of makes sense. That kind of makes Nozomi an older sister to you. Then I must find out if she is worthy of being my sister or not. Show me the way at once. Of course, I wanted Kamhyun and Nozomi to meet as soon as possible. But I wonder if we can really take you to the school? You might set off the alarm. Oh. Fear not, your school's alarm is horribly imprecise. For example, if I enter while touching you, then me alone will not be enough to be detected. Wow! Why do you know so much about our school defenses? Let's save that conversation for later. Take me to your school at once. Seriously, can you take me? And maybe bring me some food and water too? I'm so hungry, I'm getting dizzy. Right, she was so hungry she was out cold in that cave when we found her. We helped Kamhyun onto the bus and headed for the school. Listen to me. Starting from today, Kamhyun is the SDU's daughter. And if anything happens to her, Darumi. Hold up. Darumi, if you do anything to harm this little girl, Yup. Back at the school, we secretly led Kamhyun to the escape pod hangar. The only ones who knew about this room are Tsubasa, Yugamu, Nozomi, and me. There was no way Takemaru's group would find out about Kamhyun if we hid her here. Oh my god, I can't speak. Oh, once we had Kamhyun, it was time to get Nozomi. She'd shut down since Eva's death. Meeting Kamhyun might just break her out of that mood. Nozomi, get up. There's someone waiting for you in the basement. Tsubasa and I supported Nozomi on our shoulders, leading her to the underground hangar. It was finally time to introduce them. Oh, no, I'm not ready, man. The glimmer finally returned to Nozomi's eyes at the sight of Kamhyun. Two dots. You must be Nozomi. You look like an even bigger fool than I imagined. Nothing to say for yourself? No wonder Mother liked you. You're as much an imbecile as she was. Explain your foul attitude. I came all this way to... CG? Oh my god. These two cannot lose each other. They cannot. If they kill the little girl, whoever, oh my god, whoever wrote this, I will find you. I didn't find the writer of the monster route. Because I can't read it, because if I do, I'm gonna spoil myself. But trust me, if I could, I would have done it. I would have done it. This time, if the little girl dies, I will find him. I will find the writer. Oh, I will. Nozomi, you're doing so much better. Thank God we brought Kamhyun here. After reliving Eva's life, Kamhyun felt more like Nozomi's little sister than someone she just met. Nozomi instantly went from being a lifeless doll to enthusiastically squeezing her little sister. But that's the thing though. I'll be honest, Nozomi right there, she was weird. You must have come to see me. Back off! Keep your distance! Who do you think I am? Hey, don't be so mean. Come on, let me hug you just a little longer. All that matters is that Nozomi's better. Even if she's weak or unable to fight. So long as she's happy and healthy, then my thoughts are interrupted. For what? Tsubasa was silently squeezing my hand. For what? Tsubasa, what's up? Oh my god, if you want a hug too. I must say it again. This ain't the time. It just seemed like you really were looking Nozomi up and down.
Huh?
What? No way, I wasn't thinking anything bad. Lewd? Or what? Really? Not at all? Not at all. I told you, Nozomi just looks exactly like my childhood friend, Karua. She's like a little sister I have to look at. Yeah. Hold up. Need to blow my nose. Need to blow my nose. Lukumi, you need to blow something else. Your head, maybe? I don't know, bro. Sounds like your flame's starting to burn a little hotter, if you ask me. It's not. It's weird. Why are you being so persistent about this anyway? I'm gonna do this right.
Brother, what happened that night? What happened that night?
ちゃんと何？ちゃんと言葉にして言ってよ。
Well, I shrank under Tsubasa's accusatory gaze. My back was up against the wall, and just when I'd accepted that there was no escape. Oh, what up? Oh, for the love of murder.
Why did the two of you get so lovey-dovey?
Yagamu, I thought you were locked up in your room. Wait, why are you so beat up? Yagamu's clothes was splattered with mud, and he looked completely worn out. Guess you suddenly disappeared on me, obviously. Oh, no, you want some too? There was no sign of you well after nightfall, so I spent all night looking outside for you in a panic. Surely you didn't just forget about me and ran off without a care in the world. Sorry, we didn't mean to worry you. It was something we had to take care of. Well, I suppose we're even on that front. But I expect a full explanation. By the way, Takumi, what is this invader-looking girl doing here? Oh, that's Kamhyun. She's Eva's daughter. We're not exactly sure what her deal is either. We're just going to get her to tell us herself. But right now... Kamhyun! Don't fight it. Let me hug you tighter. Bro. She's dying, bro. You're getting along like long lost sisters. So we thought we'd just let them have some fun. After that, we brought blankets and food to the hangar so that Kamhyun would have a place to stay. Find out more about who she was the next day. Hope Kamhyun got some good rest. Decided I'd go straight to the hangar to see how Kamhyun was doing after spending the night there. But then... No! Takemaru's group awkwardly averted their eyes the moment they saw us. Well, just happy they were willing to fight with us. I don't see Darumi. Yeah, she hasn't been around recently. Maybe she's feeling down. Her beloved killing game ended so suddenly after all. Fighting without Darumi is going to be rough, but there shouldn't be a commander this time, so we should be fine. Oh, hello, Nozomi. Shut it, bitch! She's decided to fight to protect Kamhyun. A little sister is a powerful motivator. Why would you say that in public? Her voices. Of course. Is Kamhyun going to explain this to us? I think we're gonna discover what the voices are. We have to, right? Because family, Kamhyun is a genius, I think. Okay, she's a genius, but she's wearing shrine maiden clothes. I don't get that. Which is probably very handy, I guess, with technology. Empty your minds. Oh no. Well, I don't like that. You know, the it's just work type shit? Oh no. This is so crazy. Kako asked, do they have emotion? Do you not remember what you did to Quenzel? Bro was begging you. Same as Eva, actually.
やっぱりとなると今後の進行性でも油断は大敵だぞ
一番油断ならねえのは隅野だけどな何企んでんのかわかんねえ分進行性より立ち悪いぜ
Takemaru, bro, just I don't know, bro. I don't want. I want to insult you. I want to curse at you. I want to call you slurs. I want to. Man, just off yourself.
ちょっと薬師陣まだそんなこと言ってるの？
いいんだ川名。言いたいやつには言わせておけば。
でも
行くぞ今
You pussy, bro. You pussy. Takemaru left and took Imo and Kako with him. Even though we defeated the invaders, the unpleasant exchange of words afterward ended the battle on a low note. He's just gonna talk his shit and leave? Man, you a bitch. After that, we decided to meet up in the underground hangar to hear what Kamhyun had to say. Oh my god, she's so damn tiny. Oh my god. She is... Well, please appear in the report card. No! Is she in the archive? Please? No? No? Oh! The game will end immediately if the sponsor harms a player without just cause. The roomie, I know you about to do this. Hold up, let me... Kamhyun, yes. A young girl blessed with analysis-focused crypto globin. What? Her venerated scientist and flair for strategy has made her one of the rebellion! The rebellion's greatest leaders. She is Eva's adopted daughter and has lived with her since her biological... I knew it, oh god, I knew it. Since her biological parents were executed for defying viciousness. I knew it. Is she gonna tell us about that? Welcome to the Last Defense Academy. What academy, Kamhyun? We're happy to have you here. Indeed. You should be honored to join my company. Why is this bread so snotty? It makes me want to dawn on her. Oh my god! You're such a naughty little girl, aren't you? I'm gonna pinch your cheeks! Give her. The arrogance is part of her charm. Kamhyun was fitting right in. Her self-important attitude had grown on us overnight. Now then, Kamhyun, since you're staying here, there's a few things we want to ask you. First, why were you heading in that cave? Yesterday, we found Kamhyun in the cave starving, dehydrated, and passed out. What was a kid doing all by herself in a place like that? Do you need me to spell it out? I was exiled from my village. Exiled? Why? Because of Eva? Of what she just did? You should know. Because my mother Eva ended up your prisoner, of course. She was the people's hero. A hero must never be taken prisoner by the enemy. So Eva was branded a traitor. And so were you, her daughter. The logic behind that the daughter of a traitor must also be a traitor and the villagers weren't going to let that go. Oh, the logic being, not behind. The fuck did I just say? If I stayed in that village, they would have imprisoned me. Y'all remember, I was like, yo, I don't think Nozomi actually saw Eva's memories, but I think that she incorporated part of her personality, much like how Takumi has Eito in him, pause, type shit. I think she really does here. Because Eva said the same thing. You didn't do anything wrong. And neither did Eva, for that matter. Nobody did anything. It's wartime. People were paranoid. So you fled to that cave then? Yes, I had agreed with my mother beforehand that we'd meet there if anything happened. That's why Eva kept the chip. She didn't want to lose the rendezvous point with her daughter. Thank you for explaining that, Kamhyun. Let me ask you something else. Why are you dressed like a shrine maiden? What the hell was that? I've been wondering about this the whole time. She has a strange way of speaking too. What kind of position does this girl have anyway? The reason I'm dressed like a shrine maiden is very simple. Because everyone considers me a shrine maiden. Duh. Are you scared of them? Oh, what? Are you sacred to them then? Or are you revered as someone godlike? Indeed, although a little in quantity, I do have godly blood coursing my veins. That is very interesting. Was your father a commander too? I can also perform divine miracles. So, can you transform like Eva could then? The quantity of godly blood in me is not enough to allow me to transform. Well, it's not entirely impossible, but nothing changes about my appearance. That means something changes on the inside. Yes, the godly blood within me greatly affects my brain. Strengthened by this divinity, my brain receives divine wisdom. So the people refer to me as Maiden Sage. I see. In the eyes of the people, your flashes of inspiration seems like revelations from God. I began to dress accordingly to meet their expectations. You might say I'm self-produced. Ah, no. That sprite. And that haircut. I know why I like her. Because she looks like Maya from Ace Attorney. That's all for the basics about me. Any other questions? If I may. This is a very basic question, but what kind of organism are you and your people? What do you mean by what kind? Our now deceased commanding officer once told us something. He said that you were beings known as invaders that appear to hasten the destruction of the earth. In short, you are a blight on the planet. But from what I'm hearing from you, it's not entirely true. You have emotions, a way of life, a history. What does it all mean? I've been wondering the same thing myself. There were obvious contradictions in the story we heard from Serene Nigo. We're under the wrong impression about you. Would you mind correcting us? This is so very interesting. Although again, I don't really like this route, like the overall plot. Like small things really, the character development. This is through the roof. It is so good. So I wonder, how does this work as a first route to someone? We have learned that this planet is actually future and not Earth, thanks to, I think it was Box of Blessings. And we were in severe need to know more about the lore. So the review about future was actually very well timed. Right? But here, I don't know. It's quite late. I think that the reveal of basically pretty much everything, I guess like the truth, comes a bit late, day 63. But I think that it's going to be good because we have been asking ourselves this question many times, like 2 or 3 times. Like, what are invaders and that type of stuff. Kamhyun, please, tell us the truth about this world. I'm a bit scared to learn the truth, but I can't ignore reality. We also learned yes, we were invaders. And Box of Blessings still, right? Because there was the explanations of the old man and the documents we read at the gallery, I think we called it. The one where, Eito killed himself in? Yeah, that one. I want to know too. I want to know more about Eva and you, Kamhyun. I got glimpses of Eva's memories, but I only saw bits and pieces. We all stared hopefully at Kamhyun. My heart was practically pounding out of my chest. We'd been fighting in the dark, completely unaware of the truth. Now, at last, everything would be revealed. Kamhyun closed her eyes, her expression solemn. At last, she spoke. I cannot say. Huh? Why not? That much is obvious. I do not wish to cause you undue harm. Are you saying knowing the truth would hurt us? Kamhyun's lips were sealed. She wasn't going to give us anything else. Oh, for the love of murder. Such a stubborn little girl. Normally, I'd torture you if that's what it took to get the truth out of you. Don't think you can get away with doing anything mean to Kamhyun, Yugamu. I'll kick you. Right in the junk. The junk. But as you can see, Nozomi's in a mood. And I'd hate to damage a body that's not done growing. So I submit. Truth of the world. Honestly, I was still curious. There was nothing to do but wait until Kamhyun felt like talking. That's it for our questions. But do you have anything you want to ask us? Alright, it seems like we're not actually going to learn. And that's so good! That's actually way better than I expected. They're teasing us. They are teasing us. But where exactly do we learn the truth? Or rather, is there a good way? I don't want to say canon, but like an entry point to learning about the truth of this world. I wonder. I really wonder. Because this, as setup for the truth, would have been great. This, as setup for Box of Blessings, it could have been really damn good. And also, the archive, the stuff about where is she, Kamhyun. It's a bit spoilery, I know, but I like it. So, let's recap. One of the rebellion's greatest leaders. The rebellion! This is the same rebellion we met in, I think it was in Box of Blessings too. Because that's where we learned about, like, you know, they were the rebellion and the sovereign army, right? And then we learned that her biological parents were executed for defying Veshness. You have one auntie that's absolute evil, and the other that's your new mama. That's so cruel. But that is so interesting. That is so interesting. Again, are Eva and Veshness actually sisters, or I'm completely tripping? I was off the doobie in the Veshness route. No questions, but I do have a request. A request? Yes. Kamhyun sat up straight and spoke with a serious expression on her face. Candies.
お主ら最終防衛学園への亡命を希望する。速やかな受け入れを願う。
Asylum? I've heard about it in the movies, but what exactly does that mean? We'll guarantee her safety. In exchange, she will provide us with some sort of benefit. That's what it means. It's a kind of deal. Indeed, I desire a life of peace. In exchange, I will provide you with knowledge and technology. A fine deal, wouldn't you say? Certainly not bad. But are you sure? Being part of Last Defense Academy means betraying your former allies. It would be a lie to say that I don't have any lingering attachment to my homeland. But I have already been exiled. If betrayal will keep me alive, then so be it. I mustn't die. Mother wanted me to live. No matter how deplorably, you must live. She once said those words to me. I see. Makes sense to me. Yugamu nodded in approval, then turned to me. Well then, team leader, make your decision. Do we accept her request? If you make me choose, I will say no. But then you will see me hanging from... You know what I mean. There's nothing to decide. Kamyun's already one of us. That's why I brought her here in the first place. Takumi! No way! You're deciding just like that? Even I am shocked. This is how I want... Oh my god. This is how I can pay Eva back. I can't just throw away her last connection to the woman who gave her life to save Nozomi. Glad to have you on board, Kamhyun. So delightful to have yet another adorable member in our team. I hope you might someday share the secrets of the world with us. Right. Pleasure doing business. I should be honored to live alongside Kamhyun. The maidens... Oh, no! Nozomi squeezed Kamhyun with a terrifying enthusiasm. Nozomi tightened her arms around Kamhyun, holding her even more tightly. You know damn well this is not going to end well.
自分の命と引き換えにしてでも。
But then what? Oh. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. Simpleton! How can you be such a fool? I still not understand why you can't do that. Kamhyun suddenly shoved Nozomi away. Kamhyun! Mother wanted you to live. A child mustn't die, not for anyone. That should have been clear to you the moment Mother gave up her life for you. Do you understand, Nozomi? Kamhyun spoke with a certain tone, as if reprimanding her, just like Eva. Abandon any future thoughts of throwing your life away. You mustn't die, not for anyone. But Moko and Kiyoshika died because of me too. I can't keep prioritizing my own life over everyone else's. If you vow that you won't die under any circumstances. I saw it from the corner of my eye. I didn't read it, but I saw it in the corner of my eye. Then I won't accept you as my older sister. Peak. Raw. Fire, fire, fire. That's all I hear. Did you just call me? Hey, can you say that one more time? Sis. Maybe if I feel like it. Come on, just do it. Here, after me. Sis, there. Your turn. Silence, fool. Don't you dare treat me like a child. Please, just say it. You'll make your big sis angry. Angry? At me? You're the one acting crazy. You're aware, Nozomi, who would do anything to hear Kamhyun call her sis again, and Kamhyun, who was avoiding doing that at all costs. We watched fondly as the sisters from two entirely different species bickered. I hope those peaceful times might never end. But of course, that was nothing more than a pipe dream. I'm fucking... I knew it. I knew they would hit me with that. I was about to say it, but I shut my mouth. I shut my mouth. This dumbass game, bro. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I need someone to die in there. If I see an injured Nozomi, if I see an injured Kamhyun, war, I will wage war. It is as simple as that. Alright? Alright? I'm sorry to say, but I wish Tsubasa could die in her place. Yugamu as well. Matter of fact, Takumi die, bro. Matter of fact, just like Takamaru's group. Like, come on, man. We're about to find ourselves in a new hell the very next day. Day 64. How much time has it been? How much days of rest did we get from the end of the second round? Oh shit. I gotta go check on Kamhyun. The plan today was to bring a full set of furniture into the underground hangar. Kamhyun would be staying there for a while. We needed to set up a good environment to keep her healthy. I was lost in my carefree thoughts until... What the hell? Is this some kind of unfunny prank? They sounded like just like this. They did not sound like the sponsor. Don't tell me they're back. Right to the later lounge. Oh man, I wonder who it could be. Mia. Why are you dressed up? Have to be kidding me. How? Oh, for the love of murder. had my suspicions, but... No, but then... What did Yoshika die for? Why? The sponsors were supposed to be all dead, killed by Yoshika's poison. So how? You're still alive? Oh no, the sponsor is dead as a doornail. I'm an entirely different person, and don't you forget it. They had the same voice as the sponsor, but their way of speaking was completely different. What the hell is happening? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the sponsor's successor. You can just call me sponsor too. You're a freak, is what you are. Why do you sound so damn excited? Your personality is totally different. Is this truly a different person? Their successor. Does that mean they were telling the truth? Yes. Who gives a damn about who this goon is? The problem is we're stuck playing this fucking game. Back in hell again. I really wish this was over already. What does it take to kill this guy? Let me guess, you're immortal too, and you have multiple bodies. Nah, there's only one of me. I'm not talented enough to control more than one body. Oh, really? If that's true, you're a lot weaker than the last one. How about we test that theory? Square up and we'll fight one-on-one. One-on-one? I like the sound of that. Don't mind if I do. Yugamu pulled a knife out of his sleeve and made it for the sponsor. Stop, Yugamu! Don't do anything crazy! What if you get killed? It'd be worth it if it gets us some intel. Just pick me where I leave off. Now, where were we? Yo, what about the bees? And with that, Yugamu began to move at lightning speed. He was running straight at the sponsor. The very next instant. Oh, he just blew up. What? Suray's bombs? Oh. An explosion suddenly echoed across the room. There were flames jetting out of Yugamu's body. We ran over to him, panicked. But it was already too late! His body had been torn apart and damn, he's already dead. Why did Yugamu just blow up? Did the bomb inside of him go off? Oh, right. I almost forgot about that. We have bombs that detonate if we disobey Suray. But Suray's gone. How could this happen? Did you do this? Did you set off Yugamu's bomb? Oh shit. Of course it was me. I just clicked this little remote. Oh. Nice, isn't it? I made it after the parts from Suray's head. You... Ah, shit. Something in my throat. Pause. I made it out of the part. That we know is possible. We learned that in Boss of Calamity. But how did you do that? Who are you? Took his head apart, you monster? I mean... Well, I don't have the kind of fighting power the last one did. I have to use tricks like this to compensate. Yugamu, thank you for allowing me to demonstrate. Now everybody knows how strong I am. Wait, your ears blew clean off your body. Your head. So... You can't hear me. Ha ha ha. Sponsor cackled as he stared down at Yugamu's body. Dead body. It was so cruel that it made me nauseous. Kill him and you're calling it a demonstration? Oh no, you'll pay for this, I swear. Oh, relax, that's what the Revive-O-Matic is for, you drama queens. Oh, when you bring him back, tell him not to defy me again. Otherwise... Aha. I glanced up at the sound of the beating wings to see an endless cloud of bees staring down at me. Now then, see how strong I am? Stop getting all worked up and focus on the third round, okay? The third round will go on from today to day 78. 15 days, I guess, including today. Whoever's in last place at midnight is going to be executed, so get ready. Rules are the same as before, but I have a new one for you. Ingesting poison is now banned. If one of you swallows so much as a drop of poison, you are all going to get executed. Got that? Damn. Won't be able to pull off the same trick again. Without poison, how are we going to get rid of this one? But this goes nowhere. At the new sponsor's command, the invader hunt was back on. We'd found ourselves dragged back into the depths of hell. And just like that, we're back to doing this invader hunt again. Kamhyun, don't leave this place under any circumstances, okay? If anyone finds you're here, they're going to kill you. You're probably the target of this particular round after all. What? Hunting us down in a game of death. Such utter nonsense. Who does this insolent sponsor think they are? Kamhyun, you don't know who they are either? I haven't the slightest idea, but I can assure you they're not one of us. Stirred by fiendish bees, wearing the suit that negates the miracle of God? Never so much as heard of such a warrior. You said the same thing. There really must be some kind of third party in this war. And the third party is the Time Leapers, which is interesting. What is the Time Leapers' goal? Hiruko and Takumi, Hiruko at the very least, wants to end this game. End the loops, right? Takumi we don't know. Takumi we know nothing about him being a time looper. The other Time Leapers, which are the Gi Queen, Kako, the Gi Queen Takumi, and Eito. Eito is probably going to have his own... Should I say this? Sure, I'll say. Skip like 20 seconds if you don't want to hear it. Eito is probably going to have the Time Leaper Eito is probably going to have his own moment, his own route, like served. Man, what the hell? I don't know how to talk, but basically he's gonna have his spotlight. He's gonna have the spotlight in his own route, the Goodbye Eito route, which we learned about in the credits when I was dozing off. But the other ones? I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, now that this game's back on again, we're going to have to review our objective. Wait, hold up. The bomb exploded once. Does that mean... Has it been replaced? Or it's gone? Because if he doesn't have the bomb anymore, maybe he can try some shenanigans? Which I understand would not be possible because of the bees, but you never know. Do we participate in the third round of the hunt, or do we try to kill off the sponsor? You tell us, team leader. We'll follow your lead. I couldn't answer immediately. Honestly, I wasn't sure what to do. Continuing this deranged killing game was out of the question, but apparently killing the sponsor isn't enough to end it. My heart was gripped with despair. What do we do? What more is it going to take for me to be able to protect everybody? Why do you look so troubled? Kamhyun suddenly questioned me. If the game displeases you, then why not run away rather than join in like a fool? We can't. The bees are monitoring what we do outside. Then simply run to a place where they cannot follow. Brother, it don't work. We know that it don't work. Is this rocket just for decoration? If you flee to space, the sponsor person won't be able to pursue you. We're going to do that at first, but that plan fell through. Oh, and why is that? The escape pod is just broken. It'll take a long time to repair it. I'm repairing the motherboard right now. But with my skills, it'll be another month. I'm happy you say that, but I'm so scared. I'm so scared for your life. The roomie is not going to let that pass. Let's say hypothetically, we do repair the escape pod. We're gonna have to tell everyone. That includes Takemaru, Ima, Kako, and the roomie. Yes, the roomie, the new sponsor. So this is going to go very, very wrong.
Huh?
Huh? Kamhyun, what did you just say? I said, I can repair in 5 days. Repairing a rocket as simple as this is child's play. You're not joking with us, are you? Did you forget who I am? I'm the maiden sage. With my divine wisdom, I will draw your path out of hell and toward paradise. Our salvation had come from a totally unexpected source. If we could escape into space in 5 days, we wouldn't have to play the 3rd round at all. Well, do you remember now just how mighty I truly am? I, Kamhyun, should command more respect and... She's gonna hug you. Aww. Of course, not one of us offered Kamhyun any help. Nozomi had Kamhyun in her clutches. I love this. I really love Kamhyun. I really do. I am so scared for her life that when these kinds of scenes happen, I can't smile. I can't smile, or I'll smile for 3 seconds and just frown because I'm so scared. Okay, time to hunt. Is everybody ready? Hey, okay. I'm all good. Can't wait to kill, maim, and murder some invaders. Oh, can't wait to kill, maim, and then, yeah, rack up those points. We triumphantly stepped into the ruins of the city, acting like we were starting our hunt. It was a performance to trick the eyes in the sky. We might not need to participate in the 3rd round, but it might not be a good look if we don't hunt at all. Huh? Why? They'll get suspicious. They'll wonder, why aren't they hunting? They must be up to something. Don't want them to have any reason to scrutinize us, right? We're gonna have to pretend we're playing the game. That's how we ended up deciding to spend each morning hunting. In the mornings, we marched through the streets looking for invaders, when in the afternoons, we dedicated every ounce of energy to repairing the escape pod. Kamhyun designed a new motherboard from scratch with a state-of-the-art computer. Yeah, that's some Alienware type shit. Actually, it was ugly. While Tsubasa made and assembled the parts using electric tools, Yugamo and I ran errands. We transported tools and machinery in and out of the hangar, as directed by Tsubasa and Nozomi. Aww.
自分で食べられるからそこ置いといてよ。ほら、強いんじゃ圧が。桐生さん、どうか私にもおにぎりを一つ。頭使ってるとお腹が空いて仕方ないんだ。はい、川名さんも。いや、私にまで姉属性出さなくて大丈夫だから。
Zumi was acting in a support role, or more accurately, pretending to be our big sister. All hands were on deck as our team worked on repairs day and night. This went on for several days. Damn, we're going fast! Day 66. I doubt we'll be able to finish the route tonight. But still, in the morning, we spent time pretending to hunt. And in the afternoon, it was back to repairing the escape pod.
すぐに。
面影、工作室の隅っこにある旋盤運び込んでおいて。夜に使うから。
やれやれ。力仕事は苦手なんだけどな。みん
な、差し入れだよ。今日はサンドイッチにしてみました。はい、カミュン。レタスは入れないでって言ったじゃん。なんでそんな意地悪すんの？好き嫌いしてると大きくなれないよ。ほら、のぞみのアホ。
The days just kept going by. Our task was the same that day too. We dedicated the morning to hunting, and in the afternoon, we all pitched in to repair the escape pod.
こっち来て肩揉んで肩。
Excuse you?
こっちこっちだよ。
ああ、でも肩なんて触っていい？
I beg your pardon.
意識しちゃってんのさ。いいから早く揉んでよ。あ、面影はその旋盤工作室に戻しといて。邪魔だから大至急ね。
Damn.
やれやれ露骨に扱うの違うな。
栄養ドリンク栄養ドリンクが欲しい。カフェインがっつり入ってるやつ。
子供のうちからあんなもの飲んじゃダメ。ほら、お姉ちゃんのスープを飲んで。
The days just kept going by. This is such a red flag. Oh my god. The days just kept going by. The days just kept going by. The days just kept going by. In the morning we pretended to hunt, and in the afternoon, we're all gonna die! We're all gonna die!
私をおだててやる気にさせて。今だけ私を姫様みたいに扱って。
カナ、お前は最高だ。
I'm gonna say it for the third time. This ain't the time.
もうやめてよ、美貌だなんて。そんな見えすいたお世辞。でもありがとう。あ、面影はその辺入っといて。大至急ね。
Oh my god.
私だって傷つくんだよ。
梅干しは入れないでって言ったじゃん。これ酸っぱくて嫌なんじゃ。
梅干しは疲労回復にいいんだよ。さあ、食べて食べて。
We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Oh yeah, day 69, this weird ass music. What should we what man, you already know about this. It has to be the worst possible way to wake up, but at least I don't feel tired anymore. If things go according to plan, we should have the repairs on the escape pod done by the end of the day. I should ask Kamhyun how things are moving along. Oh, she's not here. Oh, Takumi, your timing is perfect. The person who greeted me when I entered the underground hangar was not Kamhyun, but Tsubasa. Tsubasa, you were here all night? I just couldn't stop myself. I was in the zone. But as a result, then you might want to hold on to something before I tell you. We're finally done repairing the escape pod. Really? You worked yourself to the bone to finish that circuit board in 5 days. Whew, I'm completely burnt out. It's amazing, Tsubasa. You did it. I can't believe it really took only 5 days. Oh my god, I can't read. We gotta tell everybody. I'll get Yugamu in. Yo, come here, baby boy. Wait, Takumi. I was about to rush out of the room when Tsubasa grabbed me by the hand and stopped me.
みんなを呼んでくる前に、ご褒美が欲しいな。
This man is very needy. Your reward? Takumi, you said before that you were going to do this. You were going to do things right. About that, I guess I did, didn't I? If you want to do things right, then do this right. Right? You said you would. With a vulnerable expression on her face, Tsubasa closed her eyes and tilted her head up. Yo, Eito, I might need you back. Eito, you wanna use your Hanma Takumi again? Please? Pretty please? Get me out of this situation, bro. What if the kid just walks in? Might be slow, but even I know what she wants. But is this really okay? We're in the middle of a war. I am not doing that. Staring at Tsubasa as she waited nervously, I couldn't help but feel a swell of affection. Quietly made a decision. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do things right with Tsubasa. Here and now. I leaned in close to Tsubasa's lips and...
Please, please, I need the little jet.
しまったやってしもうた
Yes! 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 We heard Kamhyun grumbling and quickly backed away from each other. Oh, I'm dancing. I'm dancing. Oh, confound it! How could I make such a careless mistake? Dang it! Kamhyun came out of the escape pod holding her head in her hands, complaining about something. What is it, Kamhyun? Is something going wrong with the repairs? Fools! The repair work is impeccable. Who do you think you're speaking to? What's the thought the yelling then? What'd you do? No matter how perfect the pod itself is, the machine can't do anything without fuel. You have to be kidding. Not at all, I'm afraid. There's a hole at the bottom of the tank. It's completely drained. That's bad. I already called you Gamu and Nozomi over to explain the situation to them. None. Really? How could it be completely out of fuel? The particle bacteria must have penetrated deep inside. Pause. Every last drop of fuel drained out of a tiny hole. But the tank gauge didn't say anything. It should have been full. That meter is only for the aviation fuel. I'm talking about the propellant tank. Well, things to run out of. Proper what? These types of rocket require two types of fuel, aviation fuel and propellant. Aviation fuel provides simple energy. Propellant is used for thrust or acceleration, literally to propel something. Propel, maybe? Propel. Is propellant rare or hard to find? Not at all. It's very familiar to you, in fact. Familiar? Oh, divine blood. What you call cryptoglobin. We were storing preserved blood in the tanks. Just ask the baby. Oh, the baby is on hiatus. Because of this dark aura. I forgot about that. Shit. Cryptoglobin? As fuel? How did you think a rocket of this shape, designed with no concern at all for aerodynamics, could safely make it to space? Because it's being protected by the miraculous power of cryptoglobin. Without it, it would immediately fall apart mid-air. It just needs cryptoglobin. We just fill the tank with ours? You fool, you don't have enough. You would need every last drop of cryptoglobin, oh my god, from the body of the strongest class of our heroes to launch this rocket. Oh wow. Someone like Vishnas? But she's gone now. I blew her up. About that. Maybe Dacia would do, or... Dacia? A former hero. Commander, as you call them. He has as much cryptoglobin as Vishnas did. So she's actually dead in this one. As much as her, I had no idea an enemy that strong was still around, but I've never seen or even heard about him. Of course, he found Vishnas and wound up in prison. He should still be locked up somewhere, although I don't know where. In short, the escape pod didn't have enough fuel to fly just yet. Which means that our early escape from the school is postponed yet again. And that also meant I have to go back to hunting. If we can't escape, that's the way it has to be. We need to play the third round until day 78. Are we destined to be trapped in this game forever? Yeah, if that's the plan, let's go check the rankings first. None of us can end up in last place. We headed to the leisure lounge to check everyone's current ranking. I think the rankings are fucked. Oh no! After setting up the romance? Oh no! So okay, Tsubasa, Yugamu, Tako, Ima, Takemaru, Nozomi, Takumi, and Darumi. Well. Oh my god. I think we're good. I think we're goobed, like straight up goobed.
私だってグービー賞だよ。このままでは私たちのどちらかが死ぬことになるね。
Yugamo and Tsubasa had fallen to the bottom of the ranks. Meanwhile, Nozomi and I were still high. We had her to thank for that, Eva.
誰かと思えばイバードロスの杉野くんじゃないか。
Heard a voice in the world around to find the sponsor standing there.
あ
What did you just say? I was just complimenting you on a job well done killing Eva in round 2. Not just anyone can exploit someone's emotions and get them to choose self-deletion. Yeah, it's the Darumi. Self-deletion. Ah, come on. You're a real lady killer, aren't you? The kind of smooth operator that can get a woman to do anything. How did it feel when you killed Eva and got her points? Come on, tell me. I'm not going to stand here and allow you to mock her. Oh, and what are you going to do about it? If you use violence against me, you'll be in violation of the rules. They were outright trying to goad me. They were nothing like the last sponsor. Sheldon Nozomi as I delivered at the sponsor. What do you want from us? I just wanted to chat with you. I love human beings like you. What? That's... What? Like me? My only hobby is observing arrogant humans who will kill anyone for the sake of their own ego and journey. What? And that's not the Rumi? Takumi, you're the tops, kid. I can smell the stench of blood on your hands. You're a natural-born killer. I'm sure you'll dirty your hands in the blood of even more victims later. Right? Takumi the boy with blood-stained hands? It was a low blow, but it still made me mad. I almost punched him right on the spot. I managed to stop myself in the nick of time. I didn't want to break the rules. Just then... Tsubasa came to my side and squeezed my hand. This is not the motherfucker. Okay. Your hands are clean, Takumi. Okay. And they always keep me warm when I need it most. This is good. The last two sentences, the last two things she said, they're good. However, you're saying it in front of everyone, but more specifically, the damn sponsor. And that motherfucker is taunting you about pretty much everyone. If that dude is saying bad things about your girl, Tsubasa clasped my hand tightly and set a withering glare to the sponsor's wing. Oh, showing off your girl. You were head over heels for Nozomi not that long ago. When did you trade her in for Tsubasa? You have no morals at all. Shut up. Let's go, Takumi. We don't have to stand here and take this. Took Tsubasa by the hand, and led her to the leisure lounge. However, as I was walking out the door, Takumi, you're going to kill a lot more people after this. What? Once your hands are blood staining, you can never be clean again. You'll keep searching for the next spree. I'm expecting even more spectacular death from you in the third round. I'm guessing it's going to be the guys from the Takemaru group, but Sponsor made a sinister prophecy. Me? Kill people? It's ridiculous. I'm only going to kill invaders. I'll kill again and again and again, many invaders as it takes to save my friends. Feeling determined, I set off to hunt in the city. But what I saw there was completely unexpected. There's no oh. The area around the school, once teeming with invaders, now only house a pitiful number. Maybe they moved? Let's search elsewhere, Takumi. Right. We wandered around the city in search of invaders. We searched every nook and cranny. We checked everywhere, even inside the buildings, but we hardly managed to hunt down any invaders that day. This is bad. This is bad because Kamhyun. And then people can grant points? I don't think so. Because when we, oh no, he was on school grounds. When we killed Takemaru's group, we didn't get anything, but again, it was on school grounds. And there, but they're gone. All gone. Where did they go? Gotten a bit colder recently. Maybe they're hibernating? That's something they do? I'm getting more and more anxious. This is bad. We're not going to gain any points at this rate. Tsubasa's in last place right now. If something doesn't change, she'll be killed on the last day. The fuck? Where the hell are they? Is that Takemaru? We quickly hid ourselves and peeked in the direction of the voice. We have hardly seen any invaders since the third round started. Hey, where did you freaks shamble off to? I almost missed them. Is this love? Stop dicking around and start looking. We're gonna lose to Tsukumi's team if we don't do something. Takemaru and the twins ran through the abandoned residential area, panicked. Looks like they're not catching any invaders either. If we can find where the invaders are before they do, we might have a chance to turn the tables. Let's get our heads in the game and look for the invaders. Continued to search for invaders, but we had almost nothing to show for our efforts. Bruh. Once again, we looked around in search of invaders, but there weren't any invaders in sight. Wait, I didn't say goodbye. I'm nearing 2 hours in recording, according to OBS, so I think it's a good time to end the episode. I'm gonna be honest, meeting Kamhyun, hella fun. I love her, and if anything happens to her, we're jumping Kodaka. We are jumping Kodaka. Uchikoshi, I don't know how involved was he in this. Wonder, cause he might get jumped too. Well, I'm gonna say goodbye to y'all and see you in the next one. Goodbye, goodbye.